Welcome to live Jerry Cherry Sunday, special Saturday edition, episode 33. And in this video, we're going to play some minor chord progressions. And we're going to use the scales that we just learned in my top 10 minor scales video that I just released yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video on my top 10 favorite useful minor scales, I'll put a card up here and I'll put a link in the description so you can check that out. So it is Saturday, special early 12 o'clock noon edition. And we're going to have some fun playing guitar today. So hopefully you could hear everything. You could hear me okay. I see my friend Kelly in the chats. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. I'll give you a little applause for showing up here early Saturday morning. I lowered the applause, so hopefully it's not so blaring. Now, let me know if it's if the applause is much louder than my voice. Let's try it again. Is it better? So I can lower the applause. I learned it. So, good to see you, Kelly. Welcome to the live. Episode 33. That's a nice odd number, just like me. So, yes, thanks. The applause, is it good volume? Okay. That's perfect. Because as I watch back, when I watch back these videos, to learn from, basically, and cringe a lot of times, I hear like my voice is at a certain volume, and then the applause comes in super, super loud. So, so it's better. Thank you, Kelly. Hello, Tom. How you doing? Good to see you. And I'll put timestamps in here in the live. So if you want to get right to it, you know, right to the lesson, check it out. So I'm going to say hello to some of my friends here in the chat. Like I said, if you want to get right to it, I'll put timestamps in there as well. So good to see you, Tom, and rocking the Rockies. All right. Hi, Saturday. Well, today I'm doing Saturday because I'm going to Utah. I'm flying to a gig tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I'll be on a plane. So I won't be able to do tomorrow, so I'm doing today. But next week we'll be back to Sunday. And Sunday at 1. But I might do Sundays at 12 starting football season, because you know football kicks off at 1, and so we're gonna settle into a nice time slots. So we got some good info coming up today. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. Guys, first of all, what time is it where you guys are? Because I know it's 12 o'clock here, and I'm drinking coffee still. I'm trying to wake up. It's been a long week. Hopefully you guys had a great week so far and everything's going good. What are you guys drinking? I got my coffee in my Jerry Cherry mug. Look, I'm sporting all Jerry Cherry. I've got the shirt, the mug. I even have a sticker on my hammer. I put a little sticker on my hammer. Where did I put it? I think I put it like right here. So, what is that? Carefree or Cavfee? Did you mean to say coffee? Coffee. Oh, that's one way to spell it. Coffee. That's like the coffee darling. It's Brooklyn talk. 10 a.m. rocking the Rockies. Man, I'll be on the West Coast too. And in Utah. That's by the Rockies, right? The other side of the Rockies. It's a nice little flight for me going to Utah. I'm playing with an ABBA tribute band called Abba-Cadabra. So a couple times a year, except for last year, I get together with these guys. Great band, great music, and great times. So very cool. So I think you're going to pick up a lot from this. So let's get right into it. So let's see. So I did a video yesterday, came out. It was top 10 minor scales. And I wish I remembered his name, but it was on Facebook. He left me a comment saying, I wish I could show how to use these 10 scales. Although I was playing over just a vamp, a minor vamp. To put it into a little bit more of a context, we'll come up with just a couple of simple minor progressions to play the same scales over. So the first one was just a minor pentatonic scale, right? And everyone knows that one. Right? And we're going to play it all in this one position. I put diagrams on my last video too. It was all in the key of C last time. But all you got to do is just transfer it to E. It's the same positions, same fingerings, but just up instead of here. It's going to be up here. That goes for all the scales that we'll do today. So now to make a simple progression for like a minor pentatonic like this, all you need to do is play we're going to drone an E note, but we're going to figure out the parent key. What is the parent key of E minor? The relative minor. So it's G, right? So really E minor, G, like the same. So if you take the 4 chord and the 5 chord of the parent key, which is going to be C and D, and we put it under a drone E under it, you make a nice progression. And I got this from Frank Gambale, which I actually made a video for. I'll put a card, the Frank Gambale method up here, and I'll put a link in the description for that. So to make an E minor pentatonic progression, all we need to do is play a C, back and forth, and that's it, and you could do an E minor pentatonic. So let's do that. Let's record a little loop with that progression. Let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you hear that loop pretty good? Hopefully you can hear everything okay. E minor pentatonic. So that's a simple E minor pentatonic progression that anyone can do. So if you're liking this video so far, hit the like button, hammer on the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, all that good stuff, and we'll give you some applause. Now, let's move on to the second. It's the same thing. These next 2 scales, same progression. You have we're going to do a blues, a minor blues scale, which is the same as the pentatonic, only add one more note to it. And it's like this. And it's the 5th, flat 5. So we have the same scale, minor pentatonic. Right? Okay. But we're going to add one more note to it, and it's going to be that flat 5 right here. And back up to the 5th. So you have to, in the pentatonic, you have the root, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 7th, and the octave with the root. Now we're going to add the one more note. There's lots of cool things you could do with that. You can go. This is the Still of the Night song, right? Right? There's so many rock riffs that do that little riff in there. It's very symmetrical too. I mean, if you're playing, I got ahead of myself. In the blues context, it's just this, just that one extra note. So we could do the same progression and do this blues scale. Check it out. Half-step bend. All right. You guys following me? You with me so far? I know we're starting off. It's very boring. It's very simple, but It's important. Simple is good. Simple is where to go. Because you can go off the deep end, but it's nice to land on your feet with something pleasant, something that most people are used to. Like these two scales, everyone in the world is used to hearing them. We'll start playing some other ones that are not so common. So make sure you hit that like button if you're getting some info, some good stuff here. All right. Any gigs for you guys this week? I know I'm going right to a gig. Right after this, I have a gig to go to today. That's why I'm doing it early today at 12. So, rocking the Rockies. You got any good gigs coming up, my friend? All right. So, we're having a good time. We're strolling along here nice and smooth. Have some more coffee. Get those scales cooking. All right. So, now we are going to keep rocking. We're going to keep rocking the Rockies. The next one, it's the same progression. It's the minor scale. So, and that scale goes like this. Yeah, I'm busy. I don't like being busy, really. I can't wait till it's over, really. But I always say that. But once I go to Utah and play this gig, it's going to be so much fun. It's really fun to travel and see the rest of the country. Okay, it's the minor scale. And like once again, all the fingerings are on that last video that I made. And it's the same progression. We're still in E minor or G major. So the 4 and 5 is C and D. And that's this progression that we have right here. Check it out. E minor. Every note works. You can just do whatever you want. I mean, some sound better than others. If you want to land on it, like land on the 5th, you land on the 6th. It's a little more dissonant. You want to resolve. Fill in the puzzle here. So you have the position. You just do whatever you want. Skip strings. Right? Interesting, right? So, all right, now here's where we're going to change up a little bit. We're going to play an E Dorian scale now. Now the Dorian is really a little bit different. Dorian scale has a major 6. It sounds like this. It's a little bit happier, but it's still minor. Hello, Thumbnail Hacks. Good to see you. Hey, I just checked out your channel earlier today, I think it was. And very cool. Lots of interesting thumbnails and stuff up there. Very cool. Thank you very much for the good words. Definitely want to pick your brain on some of those thumbnails you got there. Bill Doob. Great, logged in with the wrong one. You're logged in with the wrong one. I mean, someone with the knowledge that you have, the technical sophistication that you have, Bill Doob, would log in under the wrong one. But I want to thank you for all your help, Bill. You've really helped me with a lot of things, with my camera. I remember with the what's the other issue I had? I couldn't even log in to my internet at one point, and you actually gave me some advice on that. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm a Thumbnail Hacks. Oh, you are Thumbnail Hacks. Oh, is that another channel that you have? Okay. I get it now. You are Thumbnail Hacks. All right, makes sense now. All right, it's all coming together. All right. So we're on this next scale. It's the Dorian scale, and I just played it for you. Right? Okay. So how can we come up with a nice little progression? Well, we're not getting too into theory. Basically, the Dorian scale is basically the second mode of the parent key. Okay? So really, so if it's a second mode, E, the first would be D. That's the scale. We're in D major. So if we play like an E Dorian, we're really playing D major scale. But we're starting on the second note. Right? So to come up with a progression, like we said, what are we going to do? We're going to play the 4 chord and the 5 chord of the parent key. So if its parent key is D, what's the 4 and 5? A G and an A. But we'll drone an E note. So we're playing all the notes of D major, really, but we're playing it an E under it. So it'll give us the illusion, not an illusion, the reality that it's an E Dorian feel. So it goes like this. Let's do a little loop and see how this sounds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Best loop, but actually, let me try it again. Make a better loop than that. It's a little sloppy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's basically a G to an A with an E drone. E Dorian. Hear that major? Now it's a little bit happier, but it's still minor. Still play E minor pentatonic, but Dorian. So, that's a nice one. Now, we're going to get a little trickier here. We're going to play something you're not so familiar with. And it's that same scale, Dorian, but we're going to sharp one of the notes. We're going to play a sharp 4, Dorian sharp 4. That's going to be crazy. You're really going to like this one. So, I have an idea. Do your thumbnails for lives and audience. Let's see. Do you do your thumbnails for lives in advance? Yeah, I do, and it's really like, I need to like step up my, what the heck was that? Some crazy insect just flew right on my computer. Oh my God, must be summertime. What is that? You might even see it. Well, you know what? He's hanging out. He's enjoying the music, so I'm just going to leave him. Whatever. You never know what you're going to get here live, right? So yeah, we'll definitely have to step up my game on my thumbnails, especially in my lives. Now he's flying around. I should just left him. Ants are taking over your house. Well, it's summer and these bugs are just coming in. They're attacking me, and I mean, it's so rude. I mean, I don't go to where they live and bite them, do I? So check out this next mode. This is a Dorian sharp 4. It sounds like this. Oops. So it's the same as the Dorian. But we're going to take the fourth note, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to sharp it. Right? Here's that 4. Sharp 4. Now, how do we use that in the context of a rhythm? So this particular scale is actually, this is a mode, Dorian sharp 4, and it's in B harmonic minor. Like the parent key is actually B harmonic minor. It's the fourth mode of B harmonic minor. So E. So we take B harmonic minor as the parent key. The two chords that we have is an E minor and an F sharp. So if we take these two chords, it's a really nice progression. We can come up with a progression for this mode. Check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds good enough. So here's the scale. Pretty cool. Sounds like classical flamenco stuff. Well, it's just well, the harmonic minor scale is a very classical sounding scale. It's almost like the it's like a, how does that go? That's harmonic minor right there, this thing. So that's why it sounds classical. Of course, it's very hot in here, so I think I'm going flat. Let me just check this tuning real quick. So when it's hot, your strings go flat. And obviously when it's cold, like if I turn the air on right now, all my strings would just go really sharp. You know? Plus you would hear my air conditioner really loud. So that's why it sounds classical. This is the builds. It's like a that's actually why they created that scale, the harmonic minor, so that it gives you a resolve, like a. Oh, so, and this is a particular mode, so it's really just a scale degree, like in the middle of that scale, which is the this particular mode, Dorian sharp 4. So when you're playing any minor thing, if someone's just jamming on an E minor, you can actually do that. Plus, it's a nice little shape right here. You just can't hit that note that you would normally hit in the minor pentatonic. That fourth, because the fourth is now sharp. So you have to be careful. You just go. It's that minor third here. And here's a little trick too. You can play a diminished arpeggio over this scale. And a diminished arpeggio just goes like this, where it's all minor thirds. Minor third, minor third, minor third, minor third, minor third, minor third. Watch how that sounds. playing these notes. It's all symmetrical. Because they all work. In the scale, you have the root, the minor third, like a diminished, and you have the flat 5, and it works over and over again. Flat 5, minor 6, no, major 6, which is in the Storian, major 6, the root again. So you always have that, you have the minor third, flat 5, major 6, and then the root again. So this mode actually works perfectly. It's one of the only modes besides the diminished scale that you could actually play diminished arpeggios in. So it's really cool. All right, moving on to the next one, harmonic minor, which we're talking about now. What if you want to play just the harmonic minor scale over E minor? That's the harmonic minor scale. It's like the minor scale, but you're going to sharp the 7th. Okay. How do we make a progression on that? We take the 4 and the 5 chord of this parent key, which is E harmonic minor, and what's it going to be? It's going to be an A and a B, or A minor and a B. It's going to sound like this. So check this out. Let's see if we get in time here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not a good loop. Gotta work on my looping skills here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was terrible too. Can't even hit a B chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's good enough. So E harmonic minor over this. I like to hit this. That's the third of B. A minor. I'm thinking of the chords that I'm playing. A minor, B. A minor, B major, but E. Pretty cool. So that's a nice, easy way to play like a harmonic minor if you ever wanted to get classical sounding. So remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we got a couple more we'll get to it. We don't want to go too long here because I gotta get to the gig today, but we're moving along nicely. Melodic minor. Melodic minor is this one. And it's like a major scale. Here's the major scale. But we're going to make the third minor. It's the only note we're going to change. Hear that? Major scale will be like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Right? But we're going to make it minor. Now, how do we make a progression off of that? Well, we take the 4 and the 5 of that. And what is the 4 and the 5 of it? It would be an A and a B, but it would be a major. Instead of A minor to B major, we're going to play A major with an E drone. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Can't loop. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Horrible looper today. I'm gonna do this like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I can play it a different way. I can play it here. That might be better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check it out. It's a weird. This is nice right here. I'm emphasizing the G on the A, I mean, major to B major. But if you want to emphasize the melodic minor, you gotta play this G note, the minor. That's what gives it that oddness. Yeah, a little strange, but get the feel of it. All right, we're gonna burn through these last couple. A Locrian mode. Okay, that's just, nobody likes this scale. Nobody likes it but me. It's just really out there, and it's all it is it's a 7th mode of the major scale, and you know, there's really no place for it. Just kidding. So if it's E Locrian, it's the 7th mode of F, right? Here's E Locrian. Now check this out. If you have an F major scale, here's F major. But if I start on the E note, that's E Locrian. Right in the middle of F. Here's F. Here's E Locrian. So if you got F, here's how we're going to build the progression. You have F as a parent key, so B flat and C are the 4th and the 5th. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. With an E under it. Very dissonant, right? Strange, huh? I don't know, I like it. It's kind of outside sounding. You can throw it in whenever just to screw with somebody. Like, what are you doing, man? Now, take this one last mode here. Here's the last one. A Locrian sharp 2. And all that means is like what it says. We're going to take the 2nd note. Instead of being an F, which is a minor 2nd right here, we're going to make it sound more natural. It's going to be a natural 2. But still, the 5th is still going to be flat. So it's, the scale's like this. How do we come up with a progression for this one? Okay, well this Locrian 2 is actually in G melodic minor. That's the parent key, G melodic minor, because it's the sixth mode of melodic minor, the Locrian sharp 2. So if we got G melodic minor, what are the chords behind that? So you have a G, A, B, C is the 4, and D. So we have a C and a D, which is just like our pentatonic. So we could play actually 4 different scales from today over this progression. Let's try it. Locrian flats, Locrian natural 2. This progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of my background rhythms sound like this. So here's the scale. Natural 2. And this is more pleasant, isn't it? It fits as opposed to, right? It's supposed to work over a minor 7 flat 5 chord, which is like this. Or like this. So anyway, the scale is. Oh, plus, you could play your pentatonic scale. Blues scale. Aeolian, or your natural minor. Or this new scale. Now, one last final scale, and it's called the cherry minor scale. All right, we're going to wrap this up. So hopefully you guys had a good time. You enjoyed all this. We're going to play the last final scale here, the cherry minor. And all it is, we're going to play a minor chord. It's every note except for the major third. It's basically like this. So we're trying to figure out a way to use all those notes in here. And you kind of just have to use your ear and feel it and see what sounds good. So let's put just one chord, an E minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check it out. Here's the root, major 6, dominant 7th, major 7, 7. You do little ideas like. It's kind of a combination of all these modes together. I didn't do is the diminished. And I forgot. Diminished scale is like this. And usually I don't really solo over that, but in the context of what we're doing, let's try something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play diminished scale over diminished chords. Take some of these notes and add them to your regular pentatonic scale. And it's all symmetrical. So you have so what you have here. See that? Nope. You could do this. A third down. A third down. Third down. So you could also do so. It's just nuts. It's insane. Well, anyway, we went over a little bit. I knew this was gonna take a little longer to do 11 scales. So anyway, I'm out of my looping mind here. Loop reminds me of Along Came Joe song. I don't know that one. But thank you guys for spending some time with me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and your Saturday. I got to prepare to go to a gig. But thank you so much. I hope you got something out of this. You know, go back. I'll put timestamps on each. I'll put timestamps here for the different scales and stuff, so you can just jump right to them and have some fun and learn how to just create your own backing track loop by using the 4th and the 5th chord of each parent key. So then you could take any mode, any scale, and you can come up with your own ideas. Like, as you know, like I'm playing an E, but I think that all 11 of these sound completely different, and I'm playing all E minor. These are all E minor, and every one of them sounded, I mean, at least to me, different in some way. And that's the beauty of the modes and scales. So thank you, Bill. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Tom. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And thank you, Tom, for the great idea for that video that I just made yesterday. And the next one, which is an idea that came from you, is going to be licks. All right, because I know scales is one thing, but maybe like, you know, applying some different licks. Like, how do you do like these? You know, or you know, I'll show some of how you come up with some things like that, like licks to play over those scales. All right, and all those ideas come from you guys, really. So thanks for hanging out with me, and you know, leave some comments if you want about any other type of lessons. If you want me to play a song or a solo or some more theory stuff, definitely give me those ideas. So anyway, hopefully you guys had a good time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Kelly and Tom and Bill, for hanging out. Very cool of you guys. It means so much to me. I love you guys so much for hanging out. Really, really cool. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and keep playing. Keep being creative. Thank you, rocking the Rockies. I'll see you on the West Coast Sunday and Monday. And I think we covered it all here, right? And if you're interested in the gear that I used here, my amp and some pedals, that's all in the description as well. You can check that out. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Remember, be cool, even if it's 100 degrees. Be kind. even if the bugs are biting you in your house. And B, Jerry. All right. Rock on, guys. I'll see you next time. And make sure to check out Kelly's Music Corner. Later on today, her father plays at 6 o'clock. Amazing guitar player. She plays on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock as well. Very talented, amazing, beautiful lady. So we'll see you there, okay? Ciao, guys. You guys rock. All right. Thank you, Bill. You're the best, man. Action camera mounted on the head pointing down. So many great ideas. Let's do it. All right. Peace.